Sunday. I don't know, about 5:50, 6 o'clock in the morning. And I was just going through my normal, posting some videos this morning. Kind of just getting a realization of what, just what I do normally is I post early in the mornings like this, wake up, get to work. Got about 4 jobs on the schedule on a Sunday morning. Usually I work 7 days a week. Don't mind it. I don't sleep in. I don't like to sleep. I figure it's a time of waste, but a waste of time. I'm sorry, time of waste. What the heck? It's way too early. It's interesting. I was calling yesterday to confirm all my jobs for today. And I came across one of my customers, and I asked my customer where they found me. She said, I was looking for a cleaner, and I was on Instagram. And I said, well, who's the one person listening to me at 6 o'clock in the morning? Who is this? Dude, what the heck? Yeah, it's early in the morning for you, man. So who is this person? I want to know who this is. If you're in the messages, just type something in. This is interesting. I want to know who's early in the morning watching me. So this is going to be a good video for me. I was reading on the Facebook post when I was posting my videos this morning. I scheduled them out for next week, and it said that this fellow was saying, hey, you can't rely on one source only for your business. And apparently he was putting all his marbles into Google ads, right? He had put all his fundamentals business leads into one ads, or maybe his whole ad into Google ads, right? He hadn't distributed into the other platforms on social media, or just platforms whenever you go buy ads. I'm not sure how they work anyway. And it was interesting what he said. He had mentioned that, and this fellow does run ads. Of course he runs ads. Well, that's why I'm doing this video. He runs ads. And he was saying that he's just learned from a previous video of a guy who posts on the internet, on YouTube all the time, and that's me. So he said he came across my video, an old video, and this is what I'm trying to explain. And he mentioned it in his post. He said, hey, I looked at this video, here's the link. I do not only use Google ads, I use all these other ones too. And I clicked the link, and get this, it was a video that I had posted on YouTube about 4 years ago. A video that I posted on YouTube 4 years ago. And apparently he's finally getting to this video and he's watching it. In the video I mentioned that you put all your eggs in one basket, and that's not the way to do it. You need to concentrate on other platforms across the internet to help build your business. But not only that, there's a lot of things that come with just building your business: the reputation, the honesty, this allows your business to not only be seen on one platform, but like every platform. And it allows your business to be more transparent to the customer, because you're showing who you are, and you're showing that you're a legitimate business. And that goes a long way. It shows you that you're reputable, shows you that you're honesty, shows you that you're transparent, like I said. And it also shows you that you're a business that you take serious, because you're posting all the time. And not only that you're posting all the time, you're managing to distribute this information for your business because you care. Whenever I post on Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, sometimes I neglect my posts. I post it and I just throw it out there, hoping that one day somebody will see it, right? This video that I posted 4 years ago, I threw it out there. And I've had people ask me about the video before, but now 4 years later, someone else makes a video about the video. Well, not a video, but he makes a post about it. And I was going across this post, and this is funny. I woke up and I decided to post my videos for TikTok and my videos for YouTube, and then share them across the spectrum of social media. And I saw his post, and he said, sure enough, I've done what this guy said. Here's the link, but he's right. I don't only use Google ads. I use Thumbtack, blah, 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 And I'll go back to that in a minute. And then he lives the link. Here's the video. And I clicked the link on it. I had no idea it was my link. I click and I go, holy shit, this is a video I posted a long time ago. Regardless, I looked through that video and then I got some snippets and stuff. And, you know, as time goes on, of course, the landscape of social media changes too. Now there's TikTok. 4 years ago, there was no TikTok, I remember. Instagram was popular, but not as popular as it is now. You know, if I was coming into this business, I would pick Facebook, Instagram, TikTok to post most of my social media content. But I also need to let everybody know that my customers don't find me just on Facebook. My customers don't find me just on TikTok. They never do. Everybody finds me differently. There's people that will find me on Instagram. There's people that will find me on YouTube. People that will find me on Google My Business. People that will find me on my website, which is probably number one for me. My website's a really powerful online platform that I use. But all my websites that I use are very, very popular. They're rich with content. So I don't know how most of my customers find me. They just say, oh, I Googled you. Well, how did they Google me? I mean, you're not going to sit there and go, oh, did you find me on Google Places? Did you find me on Google Maps? Or did you find me on my website? So there's so many ways. What am I supposed to tell the customer? Hey, excuse me, I'm just wondering, how did you find me? Well, I found you on Google. Oh, ma'am, I'm sorry. Did you find me on Google because my website? Did you find me on Google Places? And if you found me on one of my websites, which website was it? Come on, man, you're not going to ask those questions. You just ask them how they found you. I found you on your website on Google. How? You don't know. So that misunderstanding how they found you is a big... People will not tell you, I found your Google My Business. They don't know what Google My Business is, and 90% of customers don't own a business. They don't know what Google My Business is, or Google Maps, what it's called right now, so I'm just kind of referring to it. When a customer finds you on these platforms, it associates your business with a legitimate business. And here's my recommendation. When I was coming new into this business, I would concentrate really on Facebook because it's the largest social media sharing platform out there. But Facebook, I would use that as a platform to spread your information across. Just spread it out there. And be sure that your information gets out there so evenly with eBlogger, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Twitter. I would use Facebook to distribute whatever information or whatever content I put on Facebook. I would use those other platforms. I would share my Facebook post with those other platforms so it can spread out there. And I think that's the best way you can do it. You know, I wouldn't really necessarily post on TikTok and then spread it out with TikTok. I'd use Facebook because it's got such a stronger hold. But if you notice, I will tell you this, if you notice and you start Googling and you Google, junk removal, Sacramento, junk removal, Houston, Austin, or something, necessarily you don't ever see a Facebook post come up. It doesn't really help you. But you do see other posts like YouTube or Instagram or, TikTok. So it helps that your information's out there. About a week ago, I had an older lady. She was like a grandma. Tell me she found me on Twitter. And I'm like, what? She said she's just learning this Twitter thing. And she doesn't use Facebook, which was a total surprise. She's old. And I told her, I said, ma'am, how did you find me? She goes, I used that X thing. They changed the name for Twitter to X. And I said, oh, okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about. I found your post. I look at the post. The dang post is 6 years old. It's me posting of a trampoline removal that she had in her backyard, and I removed it. Those posts are so important to my business. So I want you to imagine this and think about this. Say, wow, And I will tell you this, there's going to become times, and I know a lot of people pay for leads. Comes a time where you get on Google Ads or Google Preferred Ads and you post your information or you pay, and nobody calls you for 2 weeks or a week. It's just dead. But then you post on Craigslist and people call you immediately. And then you post on Facebook and people call you immediately. Or you post on, you concentrate on, you put all your eggs on Facebook and you post all your content and nobody ever calls you. These platforms do get slow. These platforms do not, give you business. They die off. They die. In certain weeks they die, in certain weeks they're really good. And you have to be aware of that if Google Ads is not working for you and Google Preferred Ads isn't working for you, that there is going to be another way to get jobs. A lot of small business entrepreneurs do not understand this part of the business. They just put it all on Google Ads, and then they go get Yelp to rip them off, and they get Thumbtack to rip them off, and Angie's List and Home Advisor. They invest money in them, and then they just rip them off. And I just want to tell you that those companies are 100% scams. They're out here to make money and not provide business for you. And if they are providing business for you, they're not helping you build your business. I have a friend I know a company in Little Elm. The owner's Victor. He's a does not have a complete understanding of business. But I will tell you something. He's been working in this business for about 6 or 7 years. And if you notice his truck and trailer, he's never been able to scale up. He's never been able to scale his truck or his trailer. He still owns the same old truck and the same old trailer. And he's never bought any other piece of equipment. And the reason is he's tied up paying these scamming companies like Thumbtack. And he's number one on Thumbtack at the local area. God bless his soul. He's an idiot. But he keeps his information on Thumbtack because Thumbtack is the only one to feed him. But all he's doing is paying bills. That's all he's doing. He pays his bills. And that's it. He'll never have enough money to save up to buy himself a new truck or a new trailer. And just in the last 4 years, he bought a new truck and trailer, and the only reason he did it is because someone totaled his truck and his trailer, and they gave him insurance, and he bought new equipment. I'm not an idiot. I know how that works. But regardless of the fact is that he only concentrated on Thumbtack. He has no understanding whatsoever that he needs to own a website, that he needs to spread his information on Facebook and Twitter and Tumblr. He has no understanding of that. Social media is a guide to help you out to build your business, to build the reputation for your business. If you're concentrating on just one platform, like Victor, you're going to suffer. You're just going to suffer. Like his business suffers all the time. In 7 years, he still doesn't have a legitimate